jumping into the fact that you've fought Mike Tyson. I mean, you know, I know you very well, and you know, I've heard so many stories, and everyone asking you all the time, and it's still, you know, it's still baffling and brilliant in so many weird ways. Is there anything that you would say that someone hasn't asked you, or something you haven't told about the Mike Tyson situation? Even if it's something simple, that's like, you're like, you know what, I didn't tell anyone this, or this happened and no one knew, or whatever. I mean, it's such an interesting story.
I don't think there is.
But set the setting, right? It's 2000, right?
Yeah.
It's
99.
So it's Tony Blair is Prime Minister,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
Who was like a big band at the time? Like who would
have been like
Kylie Minogue was big. Like, I'll just take your head back because I remember it. I remember there was such a big thing about it.
Oasis would be.
Oasis.
Because
I was pretty much just coming alive then. So
Well, you just bought it,
I know you two were already through it.
No, because I never forget.
Well, the Millennium.
The Y2K bug, the Millennium Building, which is over there. There was all that.
There was a bit of a buzz. I mean, going into 2000, there was a bit of a buzz.
Because what happened was, I remember Mike Tyson couldn't get into couldn't get into England.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
Because he was in prison before, so he couldn't get in, and then somebody helped.
He still has that problem now.
Does he?
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't. You're not allowed to.
Really?
Yeah,
if you've ever been accused of something.
I think it's all bullshit. Because why? How many of those politicians rob people, rape people, do whatever they do to people, and still travel around the world free and sing like...
I've got a simple caution, right, from 2009, and I can't enter the US still because of it.
Well, it's the same thing as the US.
It's complete. And
I'm not even sure if they let me back because I've got...
If you've got a criminal record,
you can't, I can't go.
So I think that's bullshit because I've been to America a couple of times, three times. Been there on holiday and been there working obviously with Lennox a couple of times.
Yeah.
I know that I've got a criminal record.
Yeah.
So, and I remember when I went the first time to spar with Lennox, and I was over there with Lennox in Washington. One of the border patrol people, wherever they looked at me and went, "Are you Lennox Lewis family?" Like asking me if me and Lennox were related. I said, "Man, you look like your man."
That's mad in itself. You're going into America to
spar Lennox. I'm going to spar him. They asked me what I'm doing. Yeah, he said, asked him if I was related. But yeah, I think it's just bullshit.
I think so.
How many criminals out there in America that travel freely, this, that, and the other?
I know. It's just I think the same. So I remember he had a problem getting into England.
Yes.
But the fight was in Manchester. He managed to get in because they arranged it so he could come in. And I remember there was this crazy thing when he came through Heathrow Airport, and it was just like literally George Michael came in on the same flight, and everyone ignored him, right? Because everyone was like, and it was just this whole thing about like Julius Francis and Mike Tyson. There was such a excitement.
It was massive, and I'm not going to deny it. It was massive.
Yeah.
We're having a press conference the day before. So this is the first time I've seen Tyson face to face. So I get brought to this press conference. You've got a bank of press there. The tables, we've got a table here, another table down there, chairs, couple of chairs, whatever. And so I go up there, I've got my headphones on, I've got my glasses on. I just listen to my music. I know that these people don't want to have nothing to do with me because they're not interested. They're not interested in Julius Francis. They're interested in Tyson. So the only question I asked at that time was, "Oh, Julius, what music are you listening to?" So I tell them that's that. Next thing I know, Tyson starts coming from Crocodile, who was Tyson's cheerleader guy. He comes in the room and I see him, but I don't really take any notice. I'm listening to my music.
Is it It's Raining Men?
So
It's Raining Men. No.
Was it YMCA? So Crocodile comes in, and then my trainer Mark, because Crocodile was coming in saying he's going to do this and he's going to do that. My trainer Mark, he's getting a bit rolled up because Mark don't take no prisoners. So there's a little bit of like contention between him and Mark, and then he starts saying, because he's saying something about Tyson is this and Tyson is that, and your man's gonna get this. You know, I don't give a fuck. I'm just focusing on me.
You're zoned.
And then I'm thinking to myself now, if Tyson comes on stage and I'm sitting down and he's standing over me, he's won.
Precarious position.
Yeah. So as he comes up onto the stage, I stand up and make myself as big as I can.
Yeah.
And look at him, and I'm saying to myself in my head, because Frank, remember I told you that when we were in all the shop, Frank is saying to me, Tyson does this, Tyson does that,
Yes.
Tyson gonna do this, Tyson gonna do, and Frank is in my head now. So I'm thinking to myself, when Tyson comes on stage, he's gonna start talking shit. So when he starts talking shit, there might even be a fight on the stage between me and Tyson, because I was that ready to go.
Yeah.
That's why I've got up. I'm saying to myself, right, if he says, oh, fucking, that's how my head was thinking.
Yeah.
But he comes up and he's as cordial and nice. He doesn't say a word. He's just hi, like, and that's it. Smile on his face. That's it.
Wow.
And
I suppose that's another.
but that's his
play
other
on
side.
his game. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another play on his game.
Yeah.
Because that's the niceness belies
Yeah.
what's underneath. For me, I'm very proud of the fact that when Tyson came to England to fight Julius Francis, he was in the best shape he could have ever been.
100%. When I saw him, when he took off his top and he goes in the ring, he looked like the most intimidating I've ever seen him, ever.
He didn't play around, and that, for me, is because he didn't know anything about me.
Yeah.
He didn't know anything about me. I know a lot about you. I know everything about you.
Yeah.
But, you got yourself in the best shape you could be in.
Yeah.
To fight me. So, I didn't fight no has-been.
No.
I didn't never fight a has-been. And now, where do I start with it? When we trained for the fight, when we actually trained for the fight, we trained, so I box him, move around the ring and box.
Yeah.
But what Tyson has a tendency to do, obviously Tyson fights, he don't fight. But what he does, he comes directly at you. He'll step left, step right, and then throw a right hand or throw a left hook or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what he worked on. And the fact that, like you say, when he actually hit me, my thought in my head was, who the fuck are you hitting? That's what was going on in my head.
What, as in taking the... Who do you think you're hitting?
Yeah, who the fuck are you hitting? Like... who the fuck are you hitting?
Who do you think you are, mate?
Yeah, that was what was going in my head. So I got drawn into that war with him.
Yeah.
Like to have a fight with him and then in my head I'm saying to myself, if I can't get his respect, if I don't gain his respect, then he will walk out. And that's what he does. Tyson was that guy that if you didn't gain his respect, he'd walk all over you.
Yeah.
You had to earn it and fight for his respect. And that's what I wanted to try and do.